So you managed to save a little bit of money. Good for you. Because most people don't. I used to do that all the time. I used to save a little bit and tuck it under my mattress. Until my daughter found out about it one day and told my wife about it, and then I could never save another nickel since. So, a whole different story. But here's the thing. Saving money is okay as long as you reinvest your money. So, what do I mean by that? Most people don't understand how money works. So, let me just explain putting your money in the bank for an example. So, let's say you take $100,000, right? You have $100,000, you put it in a bank account. Currently, banks pay you 1% on your money. So that means a year from now, it'd be worth technically $101,000, right? Okay. What they don't tell you about this is you have to factor in the cost of inflation, okay? And inflation is the cost of everything around you, be it fuel, housing, your bills, groceries, all that stuff incrementally goes up and up and up and up. Now, the year being 2025 right now, our inflation is somewhere, depending on who you listen to, somewhere between 7 and 10%. Let's just stick with, say, 7%, okay? Just for easy math on this. So you got 100 grand in the bank, okay? Now, before you get that interest from the bank, inflation is going to go up over the year, right? And if inflation's at 7%, even if the bank gives you that 1% interest, you're still losing 6%. 6% of your money, which means 6 grand. So by this time next year, that money that you would put in the bank is only worth about $94,000 instead of being $101,000 like you think it is. Why? Because the cost of everything went up around you, okay? So you always have to account for inflation. I grew up a dirt poor farm kid. We were just taught to save our money at all costs. Just put every nickel aside that you can. What I wasn't taught was to invest that money into things until later in life, right? Had to learn that. And by that I mean businesses. We have like 401ks from back in my retail days when I worked for retail. I had a 401k. I always kept that going. That makes, I don't know, on an average year, I guess around 6%, right? I'm still losing money. You know, if inflation's at 7, that made me 6%. I'm still losing money on that money that's in that 401k, if that makes sense. The other thing that's punishing about a 401k is the taxes on it. When you go to pull it out, they tax the living shit out of you. So I'm not a big fan of the 401k. There's people that make it work. It's just not the best vehicle, I don't believe, in my opinion, that you can find to make money. For me, it has been all about business, being into business for myself. And the reason I say being into business for myself is because my wife and I started these businesses, you know, throughout the years. And we just kept saving our money, and we'd start another one. And we saved our money from that one, and we started another one. And before you know it, we had a lot of streams of income coming in, right? So had we not done that, we wouldn't have that money. But the money we do make currently from our businesses, we consistently reinvest it into the businesses. And why is that important? Stock market versus me. Here's the difference. Stock market, I have no control over what happens. There's years where we made 2% on our money in the stock market. There's years where we made 9% on our money in the stock market. Okay? But I made way more than that in business for myself. Way more. 10 times that amount. Okay? And I did that because I invested in me. In me. No control over the stock market. I have control over me. I know that if I work hard and give it 100%, no matter what I work at, I know the outcome is going to be pretty damn good. Because I've learned the lessons over the years about businesses, different ones that I've been in and had parts of. And I have learned that the best investment you can make for yourself is investing in yourself. Because you know you're the guy that's going to get up and go to work every day. You're the guy that's going to work hard to try to make that money. Investing in another person's business, and there's people that do it all the time, I get it, but you really better be investing in somebody that's doing things really good, okay? Startups are hard. They're very hard. And they're hard for a reason. Getting wealth is hard, right? Because you have to put a lot of effort into it, and most of the people will not do that. They're just not comfortable or happy doing that. So that's why the majority of people don't have wealth, because they're not willing to put in the extra time to get that. But getting a little off topic here, but I'll try and get back. We invested in ourselves because we knew that was the best bet. Taking that risk of the stock market, yeah, there's a piece of money over there, doing its thing over there. The other thing I like about our business at the Mosquito Police is just that it's at reoccurring revenue every year. Like we built it from nothing up to over $1 million this year, and that's annual money that's coming in. As long as I manage that business correctly, that'll continue to produce that $1 million a year or more if I work harder at it, right? So whatever I put into it is what I'm going to get out of it. I hope that this video gives you guys some hope and some insights into money and what to do with it. Saving's okay, but it's losing money when it's sitting in a bank. I'm telling you. Thanks for watching.